When it comes to selling products on the internet, it's never been easier to do so, thanks to huge platforms like Shopify and now the newly added and really popular TikTok Shop. These are two incredibly useful tools that entrepreneurs who are starting e-commerce businesses or dropshipping stores can utilize in their day-to-day operations. The question is, which of these is the better option when it comes to selling products online, and which one should you be using inside of your own e-commerce business? In today's video, I'm going to be comparing these two and showcasing a host of different details, options, and features that you're going to want to know about both of these platforms. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear idea of which of these is right for you and your e-commerce business and how you can start utilizing them today. Speaking of which, the first thing we're going to be talking about in today's video is Shopify, and I want to show you guys how you can get the best deal possible when getting started with Shopify. The first thing you're going to want to do is head over to the Shopify link down in the description below and click it. Once you guys have clicked that link, you'll then be taken to a page that looks like this. As you can see, when you click our link, for the first month of your use of Shopify, you'll only pay $1. This is basically a free trial, and it's one of the easiest ways to get started with Shopify for basically no money. All you simply have to do is enter in your email address, and as you can see, I've just entered mine in right here, and then you can click the Start Free Trial button. Once you've clicked the Start Free Trial button, you'll then be taken to a couple of different pages where you'll fill out some information about your business and what you're trying to do. Once you've filled out all that info, it'll then ask you a short couple of questions about the country or region that you're based in, as well as some other information about the Shopify account that you'd like to create. Once you've created your Shopify account, you'll then be ready to go to start building your website inside of Shopify's builder and get started with it. As you can see, I've entered in my email plus my password, and now I can get started with Shopify. I'm then going to hit this Create Shopify Account button, and then it will take me to the next step. As you can see, it's going to take a short time to load, and once it fully loads, we'll then have access to our admin page where we can get started building our store. I'm going to give you guys a very brief rundown of how this whole process works. We do have more in-depth videos on how to start and build a Shopify store completely from scratch on our channel, so make sure to check out those videos if you haven't already. As you can see here, it's going to give us a very easy to understand setup guide where we can basically do things like add our first product, customize our online store, add a custom domain, set up our shipping rates, set up Shopify payments, pick a plan that we want to go with, and then place a test order to figure out if this all works. Now really quick here, just to show you how the theme editor works and how to actually start building your website / store. Now to actually get started with building your store in the first place, all you have to do is head down here to the online store option, to the sales channel option, and click that. Once you've clicked that, you then will be taken to the theme option where you can edit your themes and pick which theme looks best for your online store. As you can see here, I can hit the customize button, and then we can go in and start editing this theme and fully make it our own. Or if you don't want to do that and you just want to pick your own theme and get started as soon as possible, you can scroll down here a little bit and pick one of these already existing themes that you have at your disposal. As you can see here, we have a Dawn theme, the Spotlight theme, Refresh theme, the Sense theme, and the Craft theme, and we can explore even more themes in their theme store. I can just hit the add button on the Dawn theme, and as you can see, we now have the Dawn theme fully activated on our website. And again, this is just a very brief overview of how this works. If you guys actually want to start putting products on your store and get started with utilizing Shopify, make sure to check out some of our other videos because we do a more in-depth breakdown of how to do that. Now that I've shown you guys basically how to use Shopify, I want to go over some of the core features of Shopify and why so many people love utilizing this platform. So first things first, one of the main draws of Shopify is its online store editor, which is incredibly intuitive and easy to use. As you just saw, I went through a whole tutorial on how to do that, and really it's a drag and drop, very easy to understand system. You can go in, edit specific text elements, you can drag things around, and you can even inject custom CSS code into your website to make it even more customized to your specific brand. One of the big benefits that most people utilize Shopify for is the metric system that they give you. This metric system gives you a host of information and super important details that you need to know when it comes to operating your online store. Things like abandoned carts, people who are live and currently accessing your website, most popular, least popular products, and a host of other things that are super important to know. Not only that, but Shopify also has its own built-in shipping features that it also utilizes and makes sure that you have access to. With these shipping features, you can literally fulfill products without ever having to even touch the product in your own physical possession, meaning that there's no more headaches of having to have room for inventory or figure out where you're going to store all of the products that you're planning on selling to people. people. Shopify will take care of a lot of fulfillment on their end depending on the plan that you have. And speaking of Shopify's plans, let's break down how we can actually look and see which plan is right for you depending on what you get with each plan and the pricing behind them. Of course, when you do use our link down in the description below, you will get your first month with Shopify for only $1. But what about the other plans? And after that month is over, which one should you choose? Now, first things first, you want to understand that when you pay yearly for these plans, you're going to be saving about 25%, which is always what we recommend doing if you want to save more money and you're planning on running the store for the foreseeable future. As you can see, for many of these plans, they are much cheaper when compared to the monthly plan that I'm obviously selecting right there. If we go over to the yearly plan, we can look at the basic plan, which is $29 a month, the Shopify plan, which is $79 a month, and the advanced plan, which is about $299 a month. There also is the plus plan option, which is a more advanced business option. If you're somebody that has an already existing business and you're already doing quite a bit of volume in sales and revenue, this might be a better option for you. For most people watching this video, they're more than likely just getting started though, so we'd really recommend either going with the basic or the Shopify plan because that's going to get you the access to the most amount of features while not having to pay a large amount up front in the first place. As you can see, for the basic options, you're getting pretty decent card rates on all of the transactions that you're doing. Again, it is going to be a little steep on the basic plan, but those card rates do go down as you obviously upgrade to those more expensive plans. As far as features go, you're going to be looking at a 77% discount on shipping, 10 inventory locations, 24/7 chat support, localized global selling in 3 different markets, plus the point of sale system that they have, the light version. When we look at Shopify's $79 plan, we're going to get those same card rates except lower just slightly, but we're also going to be looking at an 88% shipping discount and insurance on all of your shipping, which is a nice benefit. And you're still going to get those same 10 inventory locations plus 24/7 chat support and the localized global selling in 3 markets. One of the big benefits here is that if you have staff members working on the store or working with you, you're going to be looking at 5 additional staff accounts that you can utilize, which is just in general super helpful. And of course, you're also going to get access to the point of sale system, the light version. Now, if you're a super established business and you have a ton of employees under you and you just in general are doing a good amount of revenue, the advanced plan might be the better option for you. As you can see, this plan is $299 a month and it is billed once yearly, but you're getting the best access to the best possible card rates on 2.5% plus 30 cents for any online purchases, 2.4% plus 10 cents on any in-person, and 0.6% on any third-party payment providers. As you can see, you're still getting that 88% shipping discount, insurance, and you're also getting now third-party calculated rates, which can be helpful if people are using third-party payment processors. You're also going to get access to something called custom reports and analytics, which are a huge benefit if you are a large store doing hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue every month. This can be super helpful to figure out the exact bottlenecks that your business is facing. You'll also get access to 10 inventory locations plus enhanced 24/7 chat support, so they're just going to have that extra level of detail and paying attention to you and taking care of you. Plus, you get 15 additional staff accounts and 10x checkout capacity, which is just that much more useful if you're a larger business. When it comes to overall features, I think that Shopify is an incredibly solid option for anybody getting started in the e-commerce space, and it is pretty much the industry standard now, it seems, amongst very large brands who are doing millions of dollars a day in revenue. Now, of course, this video is comparing Shopify to TikTok Shop, and there's a very big caveat that I'm going to give at the very end of that analysis, so make sure you watch to the end of this video so you understand what I'm talking about. Now that we've talked about Shopify though, let's talk about TikTok Shop and the features that it has. To get started with TikTok Shop, the first thing you want to do is head down to the link down in the description below and click it. You'll be taken to a page that looks like this. As you can see, this is where you can sign up, and obviously all you have to do is either put in your phone number or your email. Once you put in your email, like I have done here, I'm going to hit the continue option. It's going to take a few seconds to load, and then it will ask me to do a quick CAPTCHA. Once I've verified the CAPTCHA, it then will send me a verification code to my email, making sure that I'm a real person and not just a robot. Once I've entered in that code, it'll take a few seconds, and then it will allow me to create a password. Once I've created that password, I'll then hit the continue button. And now we are officially in the TikTok Shop Seller Center. This is going to be the best way to get started with linking your TikTok Shop account to any of the e-commerce platforms that you're currently using. And now, remember the big caveat that I talked about in the first place? This is truly where it actually lies. And that's the fact that TikTok Shop is not necessarily better than Shopify, nor is Shopify better than TikTok Shop. They are two tools that that you can use conjointly with each other to make more sales and drive more revenue towards your e-commerce store. And the reason I say this is because what TikTok Shop essentially allows you to do is to take your Shopify store and essentially link it to a TikTok account, allowing you not only to make specific TikToks that market products for your Shopify store, but also have built-in buy links right on the actual post itself, meaning there's no link in bio, there's no extra steps that people have to do. They can simply click a link on the video that they're watching and buy a product in less than a second. Because of this, TikTok Shop has exploded in overall popularity and success over the last couple of years, and we've seen hundreds of thousands of people start to utilize this method of making sales for their Shopify store. Once you've filled out all of your business information for your TikTok Shop, you then can literally go into a specific option inside of your TikTok Seller Center and actually connect your Shopify store directly to that TikTok account. Plus, you're going to get all of the metrics from your TikTok account, things like your views, likes, engagement ratio, and a host of other important social metrics, and get it imported straight into Shopify, meaning that you'll have a clear idea of how you can structure your marketing strategy when posting about your products and sell even more, much faster, and much more efficiently. In general, it's my opinion that TikTok Shop is an incredibly valuable tool and has a ton of amazing features at its disposal when you're utilizing it to market your products. That being said, so does Shopify, having great metric systems and a great way to sell products in the first place. When you combine these two and actually make sales with them, this can become an unstoppable process that can make you hundreds of thousands, if not potentially millions of dollars. And the reason I know this is because there's hundreds of thousands of other brands already doing this and already utilizing TikTok Shop to market their products. So if you haven't got it started with either of these, make sure to use the links down in the description below and get started as soon as possible. Remember, those links are affiliate links and we do earn a small commission from every sign up that we get, so thank you in advance for your support for this channel. If you guys want to check out a more in-depth tutorial on how to actually get started with TikTok Shop and fully link your Shopify store to it, make sure to check out our video that we have on our channel. It'll be a full breakdown and showing you exactly step by step on how to do that process, and it's super easy to understand. Other than that though, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.